What's up, adventurers? Today we are at Conway, South Carolina, or the City of Halloween as they're naming themselves here in the past couple of years, at their haunted city hall. So we're going to check out a little bit of rain here. So let me see if I can do this for you guys. There we go. I'm going to show you guys this town. I've got my Sleepy Hollow sweater on. Let's go adventuring. As you can see, the town here is having a bit of fun with where they store their skeletons. They call it the Skeleton Orphanage here. And let's see what the sign says. The sign says, the orphanage is temporarily closed until further notice. We're out of skeletons. Sorry for the inconvenience. This is great. And we come over here, we've got this little girl here on the swing. It's so much fun. All right, here we go. So we've got a bunch of alleyways here that are like this here in Conway. And we've got all sorts of fun animatronics. Here's another one. Pumpkins and things. Okay, we got more here.
I need a skeleton or two from my haunted house. Yours looks just about right.
Hi, buddy, but
Yeah, so this is Conway, South Carolina. They just started this a couple years ago. Yep, and as you can see, they're just having a little bit of fun with it, and I actually love this. This is great. Want to be a character from Wizard of Oz. Here's Glinda. The skeleton version of her, that is. Keep walking here. We're coming up on the City Town Hall, where most unfortunately everything is closed because it's raining. But they've got their giant pumpkin here. We're going to go look at that next. So we'll go this way. So I don't know if it's a good thing that I came on a rainy day or a bad thing. I'm going to take it as a good thing because I read the crowds here were really bad on Saturdays here in October. So maybe it is a good thing. All right, guys, so here it is. The official City of Halloween established long, long ago. All right, so here we are again in Conway, South Carolina, the official City of Halloween, started in 2020. Okay, so here we are in the City of Halloween, Conway, South Carolina. It's right near Myrtle Beach on the coast, and they started this again in 2020. I'll have to get some more research for you guys to kind of give you a little more idea of what this is, but
I'm doing some B-roll.
well, I got the appropriate sweater, I think, here for the Instagram Sleepy Hollow bed and breakfast. I've actually been to the real Sleepy Hollow in South Carolina, in upstate New York, so there it is. All right, so we're now walking back down the street, and I see a gremlin here on the side of the road. Just playing some Black Sabbath here. Very nice. All right, here's another really cool selfie background. You guys, I'm gonna be doing this one. As you can see, I've got the sweater for it. Let's see if I can. Whoop. There it is. Well, I gotta put the umbrella down and get a little bit wet here. There he is. All right, here we go. We're gonna continue on. So that's where I just came from. There's the band. And it's a little... Apparently people are saying the rain is a good thing because the past couple weekends it's been shoulder to shoulder here. So this is their conference room.
We're non-compliance hots forever.
Yes. Right. This is their Chamber of Commerce right here, I guess. Make sure as you're walking here you don't get nailed by one of the Home Depot skeletons. As you can see, the rain is not keeping people out. Film a little bit here tonight when the lights are on too, and the sun goes down. All right, so here we are over here, and this is under this bridge. We've got a bunch of werewolves congregating. Not sure what the collective noun is for werewolves, but here they are. And they've got their Conway City of Halloween gravestone. I can't wait to see what these guys look like at night. So the city was founded in 1732, I suppose. But again, this isn't like Salem. They just started doing this a couple years ago because why not? All right, so they have a river walk here. This is the Waccamaw River Walk Trail. And of course, they've got the stocks here. I put myself in these, but it is wet. And here's the Shiver Walk. Halloween City here. And as we walk up, we're going to see a pirate ship, which unfortunately today is probably closed due to the inclement weather we're having. But the Sea Gypsy 3. Yo ho ho. It looks like it's got water cannons on the side if you want to fire your friends with water. And then we got off to the right, we've got a spider taking aim at the water, doing a little bit of fishing. And there's their water tower. I'm going to zoom in there best I can. City of Conway. And they've got lights on it too. You can see it'll be lit up tonight. Let's walk a little bit more down the river walk. Oh, okay.
There's a Viking boat over here.
Oh
my God, and she's on.
I see a ghost up here playing the harp. This is really well done.
I don't know, the rain's kind of adding to it.
Yeah, I think so. I think the rain is a good choice. It's keeping the trip.
Okay, there's a creepy Viking ship over there.
All right. I like this. I don't think I've ever seen this animatronic before. There she is. You gonna play anything for us? It's obviously gonna be motion activated. Walk behind it and see if it does anything. There it goes. There she goes.
Looks like this fills up with water.
Okay. We've got a werewolf creature of some kind here with horns.
That's a Wendigo.
A Wendigo, maybe?
It looks like a Wendigo. But also not. I don't know. It's got Wendigo horns.
I don't think he's animatronic. I think he's just chilling. Now here's the Viking boat down here. Let's see if we can find it. There we go. So obviously this fills up with water a bit, but
No, that's the River Styx, actually.
yeah, there you go. He's got some souls he's bringing with him. So random. This is great. R.I.P. Terry. There he is slamming Andre. All right, brother. They even got the mustache on there. It's ironic because both of these guys are dead. All right, so here's another really neat photo spot. If you come here to Conway, it's basically just lots of great Instagram photo spots. This is put on by the Clemson Extension. Light the old truck for sure. Clemson Cooperative Extension, Horry County website. Okay guys, here we are in Conway, South Carolina, the Halloween capital of the world. And it is raining, but here we are. All right, we're gonna do some more walking here. Here's their map. Skeleton Disco, Pumpkin Trees, Witch's Garden, the Boofly Express, Shiverwalk, Ghoulish Grove, Tunnel of Bones. There's a fun guy here. Alright, I hear the Christmas Vacation theme, so I gotta walk down here. I knew I heard the Christmas Vacation theme playing. I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from. Oh, found it. Okay, it looks like we got a shitter's full Cousin Eddie here. Let me walk across the street. I knew I heard this playing from across the street, and I was like, where is that coming from? And the attention to detail is great. It's wet, so it doesn't matter. The shitter is definitely full. All right, let's walk towards this Halloween tree here. Now, this is not, mind you, the Halloween tree from the cartoon, but they actually did some effort to get these up here. You had to get a cherry picker out here to put that up there, so. I think I hear Pink Pony Club playing, which means it's a Chapel Roan skeleton, but we'll take a look at that in a minute. Okay. All right, so this one's brought to you by Target Conway, I guess. So it looks like all the different businesses in the area have their own pumpkin. Real estate agents, you name it. All right, here's our Chapel Roan skeleton. Playing Chapel Roan music. I won't linger here long because it's going to flag my video, but there she is. And there's the pink pony next to her. And here is their finance department for the city of Halloween.
Haunted by late payments, Chris.
Yes. Late payments are definitely haunting this place. All right, and here's our... Everything's very pink here at the Conway Finance Department. Going for a pink theme. All right, here we go. We've got a little graveyard here from town. Let's read a couple of these headstones. We've got Ted and Buried, I'm a Ghost, Rosemary, Izzy Gone, Chris P. Bacon, Buried D. Live, Buried Alive. Okay, I get it. I'm Gone, Phil Dirt. I feel like I'm in an episode of The Simpsons. This is really neat. Right across the street from the bank here of Conway. With a skeleton coming out of the roof at the Bank of Conway.
I am the great and glorious Wizard of Oz. Well, for October, you may call me the Wizard of Halloween, South Carolina. I see all from behind the curtain, and what a sight it is. A town bewitched by creativity, haunted with charm, and crawling with the best kind of mischief. You brave souls of Conway have followed the Yellow Brick Road, right into a world of wonder.
Things gonna.
This is my character. It's been many years since I've done this character. I've got a costume photo of him somewhere. If I had my brain, I'd remember where I put it. This is
All the way down there.
the haunted haunted apple trees. So neatly, so completely. Thank you. Very sweetly. All right, Laura, see here. Yep, there it is. Witch's hat's here on top. So it looks like
Looks like they tried to paint it yellow, and it.
someone definitely dropped a house on her sister. And here's the tornado. Very well done here. All right, so we're going to walk on the other side of the city of Conway to their Witch's Garden. Let's head on in. There it is. Can't wait to see this at nighttime. This is going to be so cool at night. I do especially like what they did with the fountain here. All right, so here we go at Squeal Alley. Chancellier Regiment, 2003. This is the local football team, and they've... I just feel like I'm in Army of Darkness here. This is great. You got me. You got me. All right, this window is... The window treatments here in Conway are really well done too. There's a local jeweler. And here's a guy with a home exterior, and this guy's just puking up toxic waste. Perpetually puking up toxic waste. And this dog, here we go, he's also perpetually puking up toxic waste. Okay. They're in the trophy shop here. And they've got the note, they got Scream, Ghostface. Another awesome pumpkin tree. Alrighty then. Put another shrimp on the barbie. Okay, there's more pumpkin trees as far as the eye can see there above the Conway Water Tower. And here's more pumpkin trees. The rain has slacked up, so I don't have to have the umbrella out. All right, so the outside of this, I think this is a real estate agent maybe. Yes, oh sorry. It's really well done here. Yeah, it's a real estate agent and they've gone with the ghost theme. This is not Salem, this is not Sleepy Hollow, this is Conway, South Carolina. And the thing is, I've been to Salem and Sleepy Hollow, and I'll be honest, they didn't decorate this much. More specifically, Sleepy Hollow didn't really decorate this much for Halloween. So I find that ironic that the places where the history of Halloween started, you think they'd have more decorations and stuff, but Conway, South Carolina has outdone them. All right, here's Rooster's Bar and Grill, the Crafty Rooster, excuse me. They've gone for like a ghost and candy corn classic theme. We got a cigarette butt container asking you to put your cigarette butt in whichever one you think is scarier. I don't know. I don't think either of these is scary.
Clever way to keep the city clean, though.
Yeah, definitely. Here's some Hocus Pocus love. This is your local Remax agent, and there she is waiting. So I just got a t-shirt here. This is the general store, and they've going for like a Beetlejuice type of vibe here for their window treatments. It's really cool. Beetlejuice. I keep walking here because they got a little bit more.
We gotta watch the new one now. Yeah, one came out a couple years ago. We were no big fans last year.
And the real estate office here with a pretty decent window treatment. Let's see if I can get you guys on.
The marsh.
So I came into a bookstore here.
We have our flower. Oh, we have that one. And we have the orchids.
Different parts of the Titanic. There's Rivendell, and there's Elrond, and there's the Fellowship, and there's Bilbo with Merry and Pippin. Here's the Tower of Orthanc. There's Merry and Frodo and Sam destroying the ring.
Jim, were you saying something? Maybe she could school another try. But school's for little kids. It smells like you got a lot.
Here's their theater, the Stage Right Theater, I guess, here in Conway. And this week we got Jekyll and Hyde, Wizard of Oz, Jesus Christ Superstar, and Christmas in Conway. I guess they don't really have to decorate all that much for the theater, because the theater is its own vibe. All right, so I've been seeing signs for the Disco Skeletons, so here they are. So this is Skeleton Disco at Kingston's Park. And it's free entry. They've got electronic dance music. Here they are. Here is another really great window display with the Headless Horseman, or Headless Soldier. This is at the Trestle Bakery here.
You with these stairs, leave them alone. This won't work.
Wow, alright.
It's really neat. Spooky shoes. On Clouds and Brooks. I like the Smokey the Bear t-shirt.
Basically, this is trestle. Oh, this is another part of the trestle. It's like they just closed. What this?
This is the local florist, and they do wine as well, and I am loving this witch on the cloud. It's so cool.
This might be my dream house.
Yeah, it is a kind of pretty neat house, isn't it?
And I love the color. Look at the door, Chris. Look at the Spanish monks.
Spanish moss, the witches, it's all a vibe. It's all a vibe. Off the bridge, as you're coming off the bridge from Myrtle Beach, this is the guy that greets you into Conway. And I absolutely love it. This poor guy has seen better days, but he's trying. Shelob is trying.
There's way more down here.
All right. There's the pirate ship I showed you earlier. They normally do rides on it, but it's closed due to the rain. All right, let's go continue on here on the river walk. And we've got a, everything's wet, but a good umbrella.
Got down here playing the banjo.
And I think we got a fiddler here. Earlier on the other way, we had a old lady, ghost lady playing us a harp. And I think we've got a skeleton lady here playing us violin.
The boundary blurs and madness beckons. Me now wanderer will forever be ensnared by my cursed composition.
Oh, it's a guy. Okay. You gonna play another one for me, sir? Yeah? No? There it goes.
Wanderer, come to listen to my sinister strain.
Yes, I have.
Stay too long and they go mad with my music.
Here on the river, we've got a spider and they snared a person. Is it Frodo? Only Lord of the Rings nerds will get that reference. Cold and rainy day here in Conway. That place had really good barbecue. Bonfire. It was like Southwest barbecue fusion. It was really good. Spiders are great. We are like right near the coast. Old train track right there. It's an old train bridge. I think it only got up to like 59 today here. They couldn't have picked a more proper fall day to come to Conway. I just wanted to say what a Big thank you to those of you watching my videos, liking, subscribing, commenting, all the good stuff for adventuring with Chris. I've got my Headless Horseman sweater. But yeah, anyways, let's continue on. These purple spiders are all up and down this river walk. Some are worse for wear than others. I feel like I'm in Mirkwood. Kind of a swampy vibe, haunted vibe here. All right, we're almost to the end of the river walk. Let's see what we got here. Another, looks like the local hospital may have done this one. Yep, this was sponsored by Orthopedic Associates here in Conway. No tricks, just treatment. Hopefully I don't get this guy adjusting my back. And this is a like really, really awesome spider here. Levicine Orthopedics, Silk Science. Now we got the newlyweds here. Congratulations to the newlyweds. Let's see who some of the guests are. Okay, you got a skeleton, a disembodied head, and another happy couple. And a girl in a swing up here just chilling. She's just elated for the happy couple. Alright, I know this guy. He just came out of the water. How you doing, sir? I completely understand. This guy's pretty cool. All right, here's Elliot in skeleton form. And they've even got, if you look close, E.T. is even a skeleton. If you look real close, there's a guy that keeps popping up behind me here. This is, I can't recommend this place enough, guys.
He just sort of peeked.
There be pirates in these waters. All right, here we go again. This town is so amazing. Conway, South Carolina. It's just before you get to Myrtle Beach. Get here on Halloween or the month of October, because it's just, I mean, here we go. These guys are chilling here. They got pirate flags. All right, another river walk here. Oh, this is so romantic. Look at this, so romantic. And they're so modern. The bride is carrying the groom over the threshold. Do you guys say anything? No. So romantic. Right here over the water's edge. The newlyweds. So proud of them. I mean, this was a marriage that we all knew was bound to happen. Eyes like a doll's eyes. They got Hooper. Is that Chief Brody? Yep, they got Chief Brody and Hooper. And the attention to detail. They're wearing an Amity 1975 shirt. I mean, the attention to detail. The haunted harbor. Oh, look at this guy. Skeleton mermaid. So this whole area is themed to be like a circus. So they went to Spirit Halloween and got every clown themed or circus themed the rain kind of makes it even more creepy. The maniacal laughing. I feel like this guy would be better for the chiropractic.
I'm thinking of starting my own carnival right here. You want to join my clown troupe? You have a pretty funny face. I bet you'd be a natural. I'll let you know the details. It's all a bit up in the air. Better buy a balloon in the meantime, kiddo. Oh, you still don't want it? That makes me a sad clown.
I think the rain somehow makes this adds to the creep factor. I think this guy's broken, but he's just maniacally laughing now. Some of these guys do stuff and some of them don't. Trying to get him to pop open his gift box, but so this is another animatronic I have never seen before, and it's a Balrog of Morgoth, but did not know they ever made this guy. Well, I don't know if, actually I think it's just a decoration. I don't think he's an animatronic because I don't see electric going to him. It's pretty cool though. And this is their Fear Factory haunted house. It doesn't like it's open tonight, maybe due to the weather. Let's see what this guy is. Yeah, this guy's like, oh man, he looks like he fell and broke.
Range for the main course, even if it is on the lower grade side. Waiter, I'm hungry. Let's eat. Who's up for a spooky story? Only if it involves brains and a side of humorous, please.
Oh, look, he's being held.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Chris. That's the penguin. That's a penguin.
It does?
Chris, did you look up the tree?
Yeah, hang on.
There's a gargoyle.
There's one on the train as well. A couple of the people riding the train. And then there's this guy.
We're gonna go back this way and go to them. Okay, ready, bud?
Skeletons going up the side here of the water tower. Going all the way up the top here. I mean, this town really just outdid themselves. So I'm over here at the Long Law Firm in Conway. A guy waiting out here to get in. But then if I look inside, we've got being a lawyer is not easy. $12,000, what? Well, that's going to do it for today, guys. Starting the hair here. The rain has been with us, but it made a vibe and it made it less crowded. Coming to you from the city of Halloween, Conway, South Carolina. Adventuring with Chris. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe. I will catch you guys on the next one. I'm waiting for Patrick to pick me up next. See you guys on the next one.